Hopefully my performance won't be too bad. Not that it will matter that much, but I went to windowed so I could switch back and forth. Hopefully my performance won't be too bad. Not that it will matter that much, but I went to windowed so I could switch back and forth.
Okay, so I could hear you over Twitch. Can you say something, Shar?
Good morning.
Okay.
And everything for the dims, and what's your favorite newest one?
Oh, that's a hard pick.
Yeah, I have a Tempest Island.
Ooh.
So I made a Tempest Island dim and put as many of the new items as I can on the main island.
Oh, wow.
I've made a lot of the stuff on EU. Over here, I was more interested in crafting gear first.
I was doing fine until I saw the recipe for the Crucia statue, and I went, oh.
Yeah, that 100 motes is it's going to be rough.
Oh. Yeah, and then there's the ship, and I went, oh, wow.
Yeah, and that ship is huge.
I saw a picture of it. It's really pretty, though. I'd really like to do something with it.
I don't know, this whole thing, there's pretty much only Tryon actually managed to make a statue I didn't like, and that's that the effigy of Phaedrina. That's the mermaid with the burning pregnant belly.
I made one of those and stuck it in a dim I'm working on, and it's really kind of, I don't know. I didn't expect to see fire in her belly.
Yeah.
Just kind of threw me for a little bit. I went,
All right. So by my clock, it's 2 o'clock, which makes it 11 a.m. server. Uh, Welcome to the DTC Roadshow. And today our guest is a commission and a collaboration artist extraordinaire, and that's Shara at Greybriar. But before we get started on our tour today, first I want to welcome our guest host Jador, also of Greybriar, who's in the same guild with Shower, and Jador is one of my longtime in-game buddies. And Diva can't make it today because she's with her father at the hospital. So thank you, Jador, for helping to fill in.
Glad to help out.
And news. Well, as we know, 3.3 came out Wednesday, and with it all the new items and crafting and the Nightmare Saga, all of this stuff came out Wednesday. Not too sure about EU, but I know on NA, the servers have been having some difficulties with the last outage just this morning. So here's to hoping that they hold out long enough to get the stream done. And contest wise, there are now currently 3 dimension contests going on. The first is run by Cowrie, and that's the collaboration contest. That ends August 21st. All the details for that are on the Dimension subforum. The second contest is Nouvet's Dungeon Master contest. That ends August 29th, and all the details there are on her site, the Dimension Gallery, and also on the Dimension subforums. And now the third contest is one that's really interesting to me, and it's from Renraff, who plays on Deepwood. And this contest is to go back to where we started, which means you're using the items that can only be found at the vendors in Meridian and Sanctum, which is going old school.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes. And crafted materials, old school crafted materials and old school fished up materials. Only. No dream weaving, no SL stuff, no nothing. Going back to bare bones basic. There's no dimension limit, there's no dimension item limit. So here's a chance for those of us that have been spoiled by the new stuff that's out now to ignore those shinies and go back to the beginning and see how far we've come. So without further ado, we're going to get started. Right now we are in the Halls of Intoxication, which is a Caracolum, and this is the Intoxication Guild Dimension. Full disclosure, sometimes I go out on weekend raids with these guys. They carry me.
No, you do just fine.
Lies.
And who did you build this with, Shower?
With Jader and Gaia and Cimarron. And am I forgetting someone? I feel like I am.
Brisbee. I think a couple other
And
folks did some.
And Kyrgyz did.
So it was a big group in here, and how was it working with the big group?
It was lots of fun. You would come in and you'd find something that somebody had created, and it was kind of nice. We found rooms and towers decorated, and we found booths built, and it was just a lot of fun together. A lot of ideas passed back and forth, which really helped.
Yeah, I think communication for a collaboration of any kind is really key.
Oh, it is. And sometimes if you can't get something to work, somebody else knows how to make it work.
And was there anyone in overall charge of this project, or was it, was there like a plan, or how did it come about?
We got together with the guild lead, Elisania, and we decided kind of the look we wanted and the ideas we wanted, and Jader went with the towers on the top, and we kind of just progressed through, and most of it came to fruition. I don't think there was anything that really didn't take place.
Yeah, we had a theme, and the rest was just kind of. I mean, some of this showed up as experiments,
Oh yeah.
like the bridge
that was
and
the
the
funnest-
domes
Yeah.
and the towers
Oh, yeah.
and things.
Yeah. We'd be working, and then all of a sudden somebody would say, "Oh, try this," and then we really liked it.
Hey, sometimes that's the best way.
Oh,
It was very fluid that way.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I noticed when I went looking through your dimensions was that you do a lot of commissions. I think you've done more for other people than you have done for yourself. And how do you like doing that?
That's my favorite thing to do. I usually start out with somebody who'll want a dim, and I really kind of pick their brains. I ask favorite colors. I ask what they like, whether they like straight lines or goofy looking things, or do they like particular items that are in the dims already that they've seen that they like. And I try to create it around something that they're going to really enjoy once it's done.
So, do you want their participation during the process at all?
I do. I usually have them, sometimes if I'm doing, I can do anything from a full dim to a kitchen and a dim. Sometimes I'm hired to do a bathroom or things like that. And it will be something that I will put maybe 2 or 3 pieces down together to see if they like it. If they don't, then we move on to something else. It can be a full dim where we will talk about what their ideas are. I know that I have built things and then they didn't like it, and I've tore them back down, and that's no big deal to me. That's part of my enjoyment out of all of it. I like to take their ideas and my ideas and kind of put them together and make them work.
Yeah. I've only done two commissions ever. and one of those, the guy that wanted it was there with me the entire time, throughout the whole thing. And then with the other one, all they wanted was a house frame. So I was like, well, you go do your thing, and when you come back, it'll be done. But
It's
Well,
fun
you've
that
done
way.
guild dims though.
yeah, guild dimensions, and those are even different from normal collaborations because, then you've got the expectations of the guild involved in that too.
I just wanted to say about our guild dim that Jade created these keg walls for us. We kind of stood together in a place one day and we were wondering if we could make them. And the next thing we knew, she was putting them in. And I think they're just really what we wanted in here the most.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn my settings down a little bit in here. The, these large ones with the stream tend to pretty much kill my frame rate.
Aw.
Like I said, it was just an experiment that worked.
Oh, it was great. We were so excited when we saw them.
There, that's better.
It just went with our theme so well.
And these keg walls are pretty outstanding. I was kind of doing a little side to side thing. Definitely distinctive.
I think this was one of the funnest dims I've ever worked on.
Same.
I think it was having people's ideas come together. It was just fun.
A lot of brainstorming and just kicking around ideas. And let's try that.
Yeah. Cimarron's poker table.
Yeah, you gotta have
Yeah.
a poker table.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
I was just checking, admiring the roulette. Here we got some foosball.
Thanks.
Oh, was that yours?
Those were Jaders.
Yeah, I did the casino.
Isn't it awesome? The detail she put into it was unbelievable. Every time I came in, I was more excited than the one I left.
Yeah, but your kitchen is the kitchen that I want in my house.
Oh, you and me both. I think that's my favorite part about doing dims, is if you can't have it in your house, you can have it in your dim. You can create anything you want.
Definitely.
Yep. Well, I do love the way you guys use these stone gazebos in here.
That was trial and error. Somebody put one down. I don't remember who it was, and we grabbed it and
Me
we
either.
liked it. I can't remember who put it down, though. It was just great. When we spotted it, we were like, oh.
And this whole rear courtyard, I really like the structural design back here with the upside down obelisks.
That was another experiment. The bridge started out as a measuring tool. It's like, oh, let's keep that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it was a lot of fun.
It was.
I
We
guess
laughed a
so.
lot when we were in here.
I just love this kitchen though. I came in from work one day and it's like, oh my god. And this pantry is to die for.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, wouldn't we all love to have one of these?
Just the size of the kitchen is just, ugh.
Now, do you use add-ons when you build, or do you freehand it?
I freehand everything.
Well, you're a better person than I am.
Yeah, I don't do so well with the add-on. Never could.
Well, I don't know. I like the add-ons, but one of them bugged out on me the other day, and I broke a 2,000 item dimension that now I have to rebuild.
Oh no.
So, as far as any of the add-ons go right now, I'm pretty much just like, screw them.
Oh.
I don't blame you.
Well, actually, they're remaking DT or updating it, and I downloaded it to start playing around with it, and I really like it. It works very, very well. So that link to that is also on the forum. So if you're interested, check it out. I mean, help this guy.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, help this guy test it. As I was just doing some simple.
I didn't realize it was actually playable.
Yeah. Uh, the way you open it is awesome because it's just a little. When you go in a dimension, you can edit. There's a little wrench. Well, any dimension, there's a little wrench off your character portrait. And just click on that wrench and that'll open the add-on up for you. I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to distract things. Wow.
This is our Guildly Diane's tower.
Somebody's hanging out in style.
This was so fun. Somebody commented on the wine bottle in the baby's mouth over here. It is intoxication. What could I do?
And I love these domes.
Yeah. Thanks, Jay.
Thanks, Bara. She started it.
Nice.
And I swear, this bridge originally really was just a measuring tool between the two towers.
It was. And then we loved it so much.
Shower's like, oh, leave it. Let's use that.
Oh, yeah.
We were so goofy.
Oh, it was so fun, Jay. One of the best times I've had doing a dim. This is Ellie's throne room.
And that's your guildmaster?
Indeed it is.
Great overview from up here.
Yeah, I like that there's different qualities. So Di's is similar but different. She's got a garden out back. Ellie's got this terrace out front with a great view of the play plaza below.
Mm-hmm. I like the raid leader's room too. It's pretty cool.
Me too.
You know, as we're walking through here, I have a lot of fond memories.
Mm-hmm.
I like the cannons in the towers.
Yeah, these are cool.
And they all just fit just perfectly in that little hole that was knocked out of each one of the towers. It was so bizarre. Gaia's waterfall. Pretty view from here.
I am not in the same place you guys are.
We're up in one of the towers. We're coming to you.
Where are you, Jay?
Well, I got myself lost. Isn't that awesome? Yay for no falling damage.
Oh, definitely.
I'm going to head up to the chapel.
Okay. Bear, I think the easiest way to get there is the back of the carnival booths. There's a path up.
Yes, there
Okay.
is. Just take the tower and it comes right up.
I think I'm headed back toward the front now, 'cause I didn't go up here. And by the dome, I would say that there's probably somebody's room up here.
There is. That's our raid leader's room.
Yep.
That's Veer's place. And Thurford.
And so, how long did it take you guys to put this place together?
About 3 months, Jay?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's just about 3 months. From
It
discussion
was a
to
really
finish.
fluid process once we decided which dimension to use. We had a basic theme, but there was no hard and fast anything beyond the theme and what people wanted to see in it about how to go about it. So it was a very fluid kind of thing.
Yeah, we got down to where we were counting pieces at the end.
Yep.
We really were.
And almost every little corner of this dimension has some life in it, some, lovely little garden or sitting area. And those are almost all shower. Like 99% of them are shower. And it's one of the things that was remarkable to me because I worked more on structure, and shower really brought the life to it. Things that never would have occurred to me.
That's
She
my
just
favorite
really
thing
had
to
a
do.
fabulous touch with that.
Thanks, Jay.
She built the barracks that you're in.
Yep, I'm in the barracks. I had to stop and take a break for a second in the little curtained room.
Oh, I love these blue sparkles falling from the sky everywhere. Just adds to the whole theme. Jade, have you seen the inside of the chapel?
Yep.
I just don't know how to fix it now.
Yeah, I'm not sure that it needs fixing. But we can move some things around to suggest.
I love these little, the little wall water features, like the one using this
Yeah,
this ship armor here.
let's all shower.
Oh,
She's got a
I
fabulous eye
love
for
the
that.
ship armor. I just did a kitchen for somebody where I used the steel plates for the back of the cabinets, and then I put one of the plates in for a herb garden.
Oh, that sounds nice.
That one was fun.
See, I would have to say that kitchens are probably one of my least favorite things to build.
Oh, and they're my absolute one of my favorites.
And the only thing I like even less is a bathroom.
Oh, and I like those too. I have fun doing those.
There's the wine room and the ale room or beer room and the mead room and then the teetotalers room because you got to have one of those.
I love the teetotalers room.
Okay. I'm trying to make my way there.
It's a big dim.
It is, and we used almost all of the acreage.
And the sad thing is, even if we group up so I can find you, um, I still wouldn't be able to see because my UI is turned off.
If you just go left here, left onto that terrace. Yep, you just passed it. You can jump down from the edge, and the drinking rooms are catty corner to here, or down and to the right.
Oh, okay.
You know, I did want to mention something about our guild, and that is that when it came time to purchase this guilddom, that some of our guildies came up with quite a bit of plat to help pay for this, and I think that was really awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
It always interests me to see how guilds deal with things like guild dimensions. As far as who's going to pay for it, who's going to do it, how the share of the work is going to be doled out.
Yeah, we had a great committee that worked really well together.
Yeah, there were very few rules or any of that. It all just flowed.
Yeah. And I know Jade was telling me that you guys didn't get a dimension until level 25. What made you pick Caracola
Right.
over Halls of Shaping or Golem Foundry?
The size and the look of it and the sheer use of real estate that we had available.
Yep. Okay, so we're almost halfway through the stream, and we still have a lot of dimensions to tour. So even though we didn't see everything, I mean, I highly encourage people to come in here and check it out in person and, take the time to go up and down every tower and check out every room. Um,
Go under waterfalls, behind the
yes,
chapel, underneath. We did every nook and cranny.
yes, so it's definitely explorers are going to love it.
Yeah. Which one would you like to do next?
I'm going to Crucia Test Lab.
Yay!
And I've always liked this one from the time I first stumbled on it. Because one thing I notice is you don't advertise.
No, I just like doing them, enjoying them, and that's it.
I'm not complaining until somebody like asked me if I have seen this one that you just did, and I'd be like, well, no, I didn't know she did a new one.
This one I did for Veer, and it went in segments. It actually started out with a log bridge that went from one landing to another, and it just kind of went there. He wanted a big library, and I originally built one that looked like the Flintstones. And then he said that wasn't quite what he wanted, and I thought good because I didn't really like it. And then he told me what he was looking for, and that's when I built the really big one. And the arches are a theme through the entire area.
Yes, they are. Age of Infinity has to be one of my favorite base dimensions because there's just so much that you can do with it.
I didn't realize how much you could do until I was walking it and realized that it was built in like different levels up and down. And I thought, this is going to be fun.
And everywhere
And I
in
have to
here.
say that working, oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Veer was very generous. If I asked him for any kind of plat or anything, or to expand it out, he would do so readily. He gave me free rein, and it was so fun.
Hey, that's the best kind of commission to do.
It
Oh,
is.
yeah.
And I just love this one because everywhere you go in here, there's a pond, some kind of waterfall. The whole thing is really got a natural feel, especially down on the lower levels.
Yeah, we wanted a park-like setting where it would be serene and you could come in here and relax, and that's what we tried to achieve. I tried using each one of the statues to represent a different area of the park.
Yes, and all these trees and the greenery just stand out so nicely against the natural sky in here.
Yeah, we liked the natural sky, and that's what we wanted, was to keep that and be able to see the planets. I thought that was the best part of this dip.
And this big terrace waterfall, I love this thing.
That was one of my favorite ones to do. I love a lot of waterfalls and water features in dims. I just think it makes it so comfortable.
I agree. Oh, and I see you've done a little bit of updating in here with the corals and stuff.
Hmm. I do that sometimes. If I've built a dim and something is now available, I will go back sometimes and fix it up and make it look a little bit better if I can.
Oh yeah. I know now I'm looking at some pretty major overhauls of a lot of places.
Oh yeah.
Love the structural use of the arches here.
I actually, after I was building it and Veer came in, he actually kind of gave me a lesson on arches, on Roman arches, and how they were involved and used. It was really nice.
Like the use of this paint. This looks fabulous.
Oh, I love this.
And where are you at?
We took the
Oh, we're up in
elevator
the
up
towers.
the very back of the dim.
Yep. I'm still going through the library wings.
It was a great view.
The view from here with this sky is so pretty with all the planets and everything. It is one of my very favorites to stand and stare
Me
at.
too. Really like how you used elements that of the base dimension and then covered them or morphed with them so that they
Oh
really
yeah.
show up, like the floor.
I wanted to keep some of it. I think you need to. I like what Tryon has done and what it has given us, and I usually try to keep at least several pieces of the original that it shows through.
Yeah, I really like it.
I think I started this stem when we started working on killing Crucia, and I think I finished it about the time we killed Crucia.
She wasn't normal. She wasn't too fun for progression.
She was, yeah. She did not want to go down at all.
Yeah. Now, do you ever revisit those old instances? Now?
Yeah, sometimes, especially with the wardrobe out and trying to get some of the old gear so that you can fill wardrobe slots for people.
Yep.
We actually take like 10 people in and try and do things to get gear for people so they can fill wardrobe slots. It's all about achievement.
Oh yeah. I'm one of those wardrobe fanatics too. I know it feels pretty good to go in at 65 and just kind of face roll crucia.
Yeah.
There's certain satisfaction to that, yes.
And have you done the Nightmare Saga at all yet, Shower?
No, I haven't started it yet.
I was really hoping that Orpheal Fairwind would come from part one, but such was not to be. But this is another beautiful dimension and one that explorers are sure to enjoy a lot.
I always say if I've done a dim to make sure you look in all the nooks and crannies because I try to decorate every little corner I can with something.
You're
I like
really
to
good
use
at
the
it
full
too.
space. I just like to use the full space.
And the one we're going to now is not a collaboration. It's Glacial Fun.
My Ice Watch Outpost.
Yes,
Actually, my alt.
don't think that we have even toured an Ice Watch Outpost yet for the Roadshow. And it's another dimension that has just a lot of potential.
This one. Oh, I wanted to do indoor gardens, and this one let me do it. I like the sound in this one because it has birds singing. I thought how unique to have birds singing in the snow.
I think this is my favorite soundtrack.
It's really peaceful.
Oh, and here
This
we
is
are.
the energy room. This is more for the troops to come in from the cold. That was my whole idea in this.
just going to stick with you this time.
Here's the war room.
This is well suited to this environment.
And I brought the statues in and put them on display.
I
Yeah,
love this.
I like this.
Very clever.
So you guys excited about being able to get the forges and stuff for our gems? Our crafting machines?
A little bit, yeah.
I don't know. I kind of mixed mind about it.
Yeah.
I actually have a dim that I'm working on, and I have buildings for each one of them, so I'm hoping it works for me that I can get.
Saw 2 planar forges drop last night doing crafting riffs.
Oh, nice!
Yeah.
I think somebody has a planar crafting station on the auction house, and I can't remember what it is right now. I think it's a loom.
10,000 plat.
Yeah, the one that's 10,000 plat.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Well, like, that's pocket change to us, right?
I thought it'd be fun to bring waterfalls inside.
Of course.
Yeah, I love it.
Nice, comfy, warm Christmas type atmosphere for the troops.
Which never hurts.
It's a morale booster.
Exactly. Keep them warm, keep them fed, and they can fight better.
I do like this mirror frame.
I love the boggling leaf beds. I think they're so easy to work with.
I thought you did a great job using those for the indoor waterfall and the stairs, lining the stairs. It's like, what a clever thing.
Just bring life to it.
That's a cool oven.
Nice and toasty. Always like to put bread baking in my ovens.
Yep.
I was raised on a ranch, so every time you came home from school, there was hot bread coming out of the oven.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I would
Yeah.
get fat.
No, we didn't have time for that. We were working too hard.
Yeah, I like this. This is a great shower.
This one I think took me a little over a year to build,
Oh my.
and I did both sides of the underneath areas, so it's like, yeah. I usually build mine around commission, and mine are where I experiment for ideas.
Love this little waterfall here.
I just like mixing textures with water. I think it's just so pretty.
It's beautiful fountains. And this stair lining is gorgeous.
This is more meant to be like the general's home.
Yeah, it looks about right.
This is pretty fancy. Another great kitchen. Holy cow.
And my bread bacon.
So, how many commissions would you say that you have done? I know it's a lot.
I think I'm up to 11 now.
Wow.
Wow.
But it's not always like a full dim. Sometimes it's just one room that somebody wants done. And I usually find myself doing kitchens and bathrooms. I'm not a great architecture type person, so for me to build like buildings, that's not my favorite thing to do. But I like to go in and decorate once somebody else has.
That's just the opposite of me. I'd rather build the building.
Yeah.
I struggle with it.
Kind of.
This
Is
part
great.
just
Showers
gorgeous.
feels really warm and comfortable and welcoming.
That's what I always strive for. I only have one that's scary, and I'm not even done with it yet. I have a hard time going back in it. I wanted a small place for meditation in here, and this is it.
Yeah, but all these wall fountains are just great.
I love water effects. I just do.
This looks like it was really fun to build.
It was. I had the best time in here. This is where I would come after work a lot of times when I was stressed out and just start building.
Yeah, I like building as a stress relief.
It
Me
is
too.
such a stress relief for me.
You know, this chapel is one of the few pre-made buildings that they put out that I like, and I still haven't come up with anything to use it for.
Hmm.
Now that they took the pew and the benches out, I think it's a little more usable.
Oh, definitely.
It was a shock to me. I didn't know they were going to do that when I came in here and went, oh no.
No, no, one of your winter ones has a slide in it. I want to say it's this one.
A
But
slide.
I might be mistaken.
Penguin Sanctuary has a big ice road in it.
Here it is. Yes, it's the road down. I, for some reason, had it in my head it was a slide. Because you got the
Does
pond
kind of
down
look
here at
like
the
it.
bottom.
It does kind of look like it.
And this is another
Oh, I
gorgeous one.
like the sound down here.
Yeah. Since we're running short on time, we're going to try to squeeze in one. I just found out, I just saw it for the first time today. And I thought it was the cutest thing. And it's called Penguin Sanctuary.
It was a guild thing. I keep telling people don't kill penguins. And now I find out in this new saga, we have to kill penguins.
A lot of them, yes.
And I'm, no! Don't kill penguins. They're innocent.
These little guys are so friggin' cute.
I love my baby penguin.
It's that little red cap, I think, just does it for me.
Oh, yeah. I played with about 10 different things trying to figure out what to put on their little heads. I love this road coming in here. I think it's so pretty.
It is, it's a good use for these snowy walls.
Yeah.
I've got them stockpiled on.
And I seem to have had so many. Yeah. And I thought I gotta find a way to use these things.
Now, do you hoard a lot of the stuff that minions bring back, or do you dispose of it?
I actually hoard it and I wind up using it. And I have guild banks full and my alts have banks full. But you know, I invariably wind up using it and then restocking them with something else.
Yep,
Sounds familiar.
definitely. There are very, very few things that I actually get rid of, and mostly it's modular pieces.
Oh, those I have in a alt bank.
And this is just such a cute little place, and it's hard to believe that this is only not quite 1,200 items.
Yeah. I was worried I wouldn't be able to get what I had in my head out with that few pieces, but it worked.
And here's the king penguin.
Yeah, the king penguin. He's the one they call out if you kill a penguin.
And he's so cute.
I love his red hat. I had so many of these snowy houses,
Oh yeah.
and when I put them in here, I went, oh, I just love them all the same like that. Makes like a cute little village.
And there's more baby penguins down here.
And each one has a guard standing by to keep them safe. No killing the penguins here.
And I saw a PvP banner.
That takes you right straight to the giant penguin.
Why, it sure does. I missed it when I was in here earlier, and just ran the roads. Well, this is just
So
a
if
cute
you
little
run
house.
around the road, back this way, you can actually slide down to the other area.
Penguin laundry?
Of course. That's their towels drying. You got to keep them warm and dry when they come in.
Too cute.
I'm amazed at what Tryon gives us to work with. I really am.
I know, it's really remarkable.
Yeah, and what
And
you
I
can do with
love
it.
touring gyms because people are just, they're so creative.
These are so cute.
I love my penguin.
Some really nice comments in the comment section of the live stream. A lot of compliments about your floral arrangements and landscaping and very cute
Aw.
penguin.
Okay, and our time is technically up, but I'm going to try to squeeze in just one more. Um, Diva could tell you that we never end on time. We say it's an hour. It's an hour-ish. So I'm going to head to uh, Mom's Retreat,
Okay.
which is just a little small one.
This one my kids bought me for Mother's Day and gave me the money to decorate it, so it was fun. That's why it's called Mom's Retreat.
Yep. And for those that are getting catches of my UI when it comes on, so I can search a new dimension, yes, these are definitely hidden gems, and I would highly encourage you to come seek them out. Um, Show Shower some +1 love.
She never advertises.
Nope, I just enjoy doing.
And this is just a really cute little place here. I like this table made out of the book and the barrel. And this bridge. I like the small dimensions like this one because they're a good way to these are a good challenge. It's a great archway here made from the glow mode walls. And still another one that's good to explore because I almost missed this ramp over here.
To my little theater.
Yes, and this mural back here is just, it's great.
That's the very first one I built. I experimented quite a bit to get that.
Wow, that's cool.
It is. It's very cool. And I like these benches that you made too, from the work benches and those stair railings.
Yeah, I had so many of those stair railings. I thought I've got to find a use for these, and I just happened to have both of those in my bags when I was in here.
Alright, this is another great little dimension, another little hidden gem. Uh, so again, I encourage people to come and check these out in person, uh, share some love with some votes, and we're less than 10 minutes over time, so we didn't make it to everything that we wanted to today, for which I do apologize, Shower, because there are just so many to choose from.
Oh, they're just fun. I love dimensions and just creating and trying things out. And I appreciate everything Tryon's given us to work with because I think it's just overwhelming sometimes what they've given us.
Oh yeah, especially now.
Oh, yeah.
We got so many items with this update. I think we're all on some kind of overload.
It's going to be fun.
Oh, it is. And thank you, Jade, for coming on with me this week.
Oh, sure.
Hopefully,
That was really fun. I'm really happy to be here for shower.
yeah, hopefully next week, Diva will be back. Her father will be well enough for her to be back. Hopefully, if not, uh, there will be another guest host, and I'm still working on the guests for next week. So I don't have anyone yet to talk about now. But I want to thank everybody that tuned in today for checking out Showers Dimensions, and I hope everyone has a good weekend, and we will be back next week.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.